All right. Well, welcome everyone to the first episode of 1513. And so this episode is kind of a reversal. So typically, McKenna, Mackenzie, and Chloe will be asking one person the questions, but just so we can illustrate to everyone what this looks like and so that they can see what it feels like, I'm asking them the questions just to give us an idea of, hey, what is 1513? And so 1513 is this little concept. It's less than 15 minutes long. We're going to ask 13 questions or less, and then be done with it. And we're going to post it for everybody to watch. And then at the end, we're going to have a special little quiz. And if for these three, if they can answer at least 3 quiz questions correctly, then they win a prize. And Mackenzie, yes, I know I still owe you the prize from last Wednesday night or 2 Wednesdays ago. So anyway, I've got that actually right in front of me here. So I'm going to begin. I've got questions for you guys. And I think since 3 of you, I'm going to just ask one of you at a time the questions that we have tonight. So let's see. Chloe, I'll start with you. And we're going to start easy, okay? Chloe, what is your favorite color?
Harvest Gold, which is a nice yellow.
Harvest Gold. So yeah. Harvest Gold was like the popular color of kitchen appliances when I was a kid growing up. So it kind of gives me this kind of feeling. But anyway, okay, good for you. Good for you. Harvest Gold. What's your least favorite color?
Probably pink.
Pink. Okay. I probably would say Harvest Gold, but that's okay. So Mackenzie, if you were an animal, what animal would you be?
I think I would be a type of bird, preferably like a bigger bird, like an eagle or something. Okay. I just think flying seems pretty cool. But if I was a big bird, then, not very many things would try to eat me. So. Yeah,
that's good. You wouldn't have too many predators there. Okay, a bird. That's a great choice. Okay, McKenna, I'm going to ask you. So here's a question: Backstreet Boys, New Kids on the Block, or Hanson? Which one?
Backstreet Boys.
Okay, if you had to choose one, you go with Backstreet Boys. Okay,
yes.
Very good. Let's see, Chloe, what is your favorite meal ever that you remember? What meal stands out to you above any meal that you've ever eaten?
Good question. I went on a cruise, and I love steak and potatoes. I'm a steak and potato gal. But then you add shrimp, and you add lobster, and it's just 10 times better. And then a good fresh pepper. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So surf and turf, and okay. Mackenzie, let's see. Mackenzie, what most annoys you? Above everything else, what most annoys you?
I don't like when people talk really loud, like when you're having a conversation with someone and they just all of a sudden start talking super loud.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Okay. That's good to know.
No, you don't abnormally loud, sort of yelling, but they think it's normal. Okay.
That's good to know because I'm pretty sure I do that. So anyway, so McKenna, what do you most look forward to in the next 20 years?
Ooh, a lot of things, but ideally I'd like to travel. Definitely would be the first.
Okay. Very cool. So look forward to traveling. Do you have a particular place that you're thinking of?
Iceland, Sweden, something like that.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Yeah. Chloe, what is your favorite, at least at this moment, what's your favorite worship song?
Oh man, that's so hard. Refiner by Maverick City Worship.
Okay. Okay, very good. Mackenzie, what's your favorite scripture at this moment?
I don't want to say the wrong one. Can I look up the specific verse?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know where my phone went actually.
Yeah. So while you're looking that up, I'm going to ask McKenna her final question. Okay. So McKenna, here's a tough one. What do you think is in 15 seconds or less? What do you think is the biggest challenge in our culture right now?
Don't start the 15 seconds yet. Probably, from my experience, being open to other opinions and learning outside of your comfort zone.
Okay. Yeah. And so if people, if like collectively as a community, if we could all adopt that, it would certainly help a lot of things. Yeah. Okay. Good answer. Mackenzie, did you come up with your scripture yet?
Hold on, I'm close.
Okay. So while Mackenzie is looking for that, I'm just going to let you know we are going to play presidential trivia. We're gonna have trivia questions historically about all U.S. presidents. So that's your trivia coming up. So hopefully you guys have been okay. Okay, what is it?
My favorite verse is Philippians 4:6, and it says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God."
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. That is encouraging. Okay, so to wrap up our first 1513 episode here, we are going to do presidential trivia. So I'm going to ask you a trivia question about presidents. I'm going to give you 3 options. So you don't have to just pull this out of the air. I'll give you 3 options for answers. And if you end up getting 3 right, then you all win prizes. So here's the first question. Who was the first president to hold a press conference on television? First president to hold a press conference on television. Was it John F. Kennedy? Was it Dwight Eisenhower? Or was it Harry Truman? You guys can kind of collectively get your answer together. Yeah.
What do you think? I think A.
You think John F. Kennedy?
I feel like that's too easy. I feel like that would be obvious. I don't know. But
I think it's B.
Yeah, I was thinking B too.
Dwight Eisenhower? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you guys come up? Go with B? Okay. Yeah. All right. Going with B. So the answer was John F. Kennedy.
What?
Yeah. He was not the first president to be on television, but the first one to hold a press conference. Okay. So what president was the shortest and lightest president at 5 feet 4 inches and about 100 pounds? Was it James Monroe? Was it James Madison? Or was it William Henry Harrison? And I know you guys probably know these three guys pretty well, so it may be an easier one. James Monroe, James Madison, or William Henry Harrison?
He put 2 Jameses in there, so I feel like it's one of the James. Or not. Maybe that's the trick.
Who was the tiniest president? A, B, or C? It's really just a guess.
Wait, what was the Madison's one name? What was the first name?
James Monroe, then James Madison, and William Henry Harrison.
I don't think it's the Madison one. It's going to be the first James.
Okay, James Monroe. You guys want to go with that? Okay.
Sure.
So the answer was, you guys are doing great. James Madison.
Oh my gosh.
Which, yeah. Okay.
More.
So here we go. Here we go. We have a presidential name in one of these. I've never even heard of the guy. Okay. So here it is. Who was the only president to give his 3,319 word inaugural address from memory without the aid of any notes? Was it Andrew Jackson? Was it Franklin Pierce? Never even heard of the guy. Was it Barack Obama? Andrew Jackson, Franklin Pierce, or Barack Obama?
I say Andrew Jackson. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah?
It's definitely not Barack.
Okay. Okay. It was the guy I've never heard of, Franklin Pierce.
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure we're heading for consolation prizes. So I'm just saying. So, okay, let's do one more before we run out of time. Who was the first president to name an African American to his cabinet? Was it Lyndon Johnson? Was it Richard Nixon? Or was it John F. Kennedy?
John F. Kennedy. I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking that or Richard Nixon.
I'm thinking next time I do presidential trivia, I need to give only two choices. And
we're good at this, clearly.
What do you guys think? 10 seconds.
I think John F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy? Okay. So we have two John F. Kennedys. It was actually LBJ. It was Lyndon B. Johnson. Okay. And I really only know him because I've seen his name on a freeway down in Dallas, Texas. So anyway. Okay. Well, so we have consolation prizes for everyone on the presidential trivia. Thank you for playing, though. And we'll announce your consolation prizes this coming Wednesday night when we show this to everybody. But I want to end up with this. So 1513, this new concept that we're putting out there, and it's really based on Romans chapter 15 and verse 13, where it says this, and this is the benediction I just want to give to you guys. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace. And so we just want to leave you guys with that, and thank you for playing trivia with us, and thank you for joining us for 1513. So
yeah,
all right.
And I also just wanted to say before you wave goodbye, sorry.
Yeah.
The goal of this is just to connect and encourage. And so I know me sitting here, it's like, oh, I'm not going to know the answers, but that's totally fine. And the point's just to have some fun. So.
Oh yeah. The point is not to shame anybody on their knowledge or lack thereof of U.S. presidents. The object is just to have fun together, and just kind of get to know some members of our youth group a little bit better. So which we did tonight. I learned Chloe's favorite color. I learned a lot about you guys. So anyway. So thank you guys very much for joining us, and we'll look forward to seeing this soon.